This is the FAS 7-lever mortise lock. This is going to look a little weird, and I'll explain it if I get it open. All right. Very finicky, janky lock. So I'll show what I was doing there, why I was picking it at a funky spot. So initially I started with this bent wire like that because of this shroud that's right there. It blocks access to the first 2 or 3 levers. You can't get it with a straight hook. That wasn't working out too well. Let me just show this too while I'm here. So another thing you notice, when this lock reset, all the levers went down. What I mean by it being janky is when you overset levers, they don't want to drop. Sometimes you have to reset the whole lock, jiggle the thing to get them to go down. Other times they will drop. It's just not consistent at all. So there's no false gates in any of them. Just the jankiness of that makes it extremely difficult to pick. Because you can just overset it just a little bit, but it's not going to drop till you take the key, jiggle the levers, and get them to drop. So just a janky lock is the only way that I can really describe it. But anyway, what I ended up doing to pick it, instead of trying to go up here and work around this shroud, I put marks on here, but the angle I was picking it did not help. I couldn't see it. Plus, you get it rotated a little bit, and the marks don't do any good. You just have to go by feel in this lock. But I was lifting the levers right there on this bottom. It kind of, instead of trying to push that pick and rotate right there, you got to use such a small wire because of how thin these levers are. It just bends the pick. Plus, with the friction of those levers on each other, when you push it, they bind hard, and then it just wants to snap, and it'll just go, overset itself, and then it doesn't want to reset. So it just allowed me to be a little bit more precise, picking here and lifting right there. Still was a pain just because of how janky this thing is. But there's no false gates. There's one. There's number 2, which is almost a no lift, but you do have to tap it. It will catch right there. 3, actually that was a high lift. I'm sorry, that was a max lift. 4 was a no lift there. There we go. You got to tap it just a little bit, or it'll catch right there on that notch. There's 5, 6, and lever 7. Then you've got this spring to apply tension onto the bolt. So yeah, just a just a janky lock, and the jankiness makes it hard to pick. This is just a wiper insert, and then for the tensioner, I just cut off part of one of the keys so that it would go around this shroud, which is also in the back. Because the key is reversible, so there's a shroud on the front and the back. Why it's got symmetrical bitting. Alright, that is the FAS 7-lever lock. There's no other markings or anything on here, so not really sure if there's a model number or not. But alright, well, there we go.